No, that's fine. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, we're live. Mamamoo News, bringing you news all about Mamamoo. I'm your anchor, NynahNina, and our top story today, Solar has confirmed that she's already preparing for her album as of right now, in her last radio show with Moonbyul. I think we'll be seeing her sooner rather than later. Her YouTube channel is already in full effect with instant English subtitles available upon release for the past 2 episodes. Her production value has also gone up with an animated intro for her newest series, Soulmate. I don't know how she suddenly got the funds, but I like it a lot, and I'm jealous. Oh, hold on, let me pretend I'm hearing something. This just in, Mamamoo Hwasa is a big fat liar. Lies, slander. Not only did she keep her appearance on Studio Moon Night quiet, she said in Studio Hwa Night that she was resting and that she has no work. Here's the evidence.
굉장히 오랜만에 왔어요. 이게 뭐라 그래야지? 제가 새해 그거 종 치고 나서 그동안 진짜 겨울잠 자듯이 쭉 쉬었었는데 그 이후로 첫 스케줄이에요.
She's very convincing, that lying lion. But she will actually be on the first episode of Hyori's latest series, Hyori's Soul Check, airing January 29th at 12 p.m. Korean Standard Time, and on Korea's SNL on February 12th, which means she's had to have work since Guilty Pleasure, a sham, falsehood, falsification, falsitivity, fake news. No, wait. This isn't fake news. No, don't click away. Mamamoo News will return soon, but first, it's time for our weekly Mememoo.
Good morning, skiers and riders. We received another inch of natural snow overnight, and it's still coming down right now. So far this week, we've received 16 inches of natural snow. Conditions are fantastic right now. We're expecting some pretty cold temps over the next few days, and our snowmaking team is ready to fire up those snow guns and take advantage of every opportunity. If you're planning on joining us over the next couple of days, make sure you dress warm and bring your goggles as well, because like I said, it is going to be a bit chilly. We could see temps dropping into the negatives over the next couple of days. Thanks to all this natural snow and the hard work of our snowmaking team, we've been able to add more terrain this week. We now have 21 open slopes and trails, plus 3 terrain parks and 47 features. And don't forget, our snow tubing park is open as well, but that's not it. We also added snowmobiling tours and snowshoeing tours.
And that was our weekly Mememoo. It's even funnier the third time. Continuing our story from last week, RBW has released an official statement about the COVID incident with the shooting staff members. Moonbyul did have overlapping routes with that positive tested COVID person, so all of her schedules have been canceled. Now this just means that they were in the same room, not necessarily in close contact, since they didn't receive a health risk warning message, but they're playing it safe and took tests just in case. Moonbyul was supposed to guest star on Monsta X's Neighbor Now show Midnight Idol, but they canceled it last minute, and she will be there at another date to be determined later. She also confirmed on Fan Cafe that she is totally fine and is self-quarantining, and later on she came out negative as well, so she was able to carry out her schedules with Studio Moon Night as planned.
철의 절대사랑 최전방 키커 문크러쉬 마마무 문별.
Now over to sports with Som the Bear.
Thanks, NynahNina. Since this week we had Top Girl playing against Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, with 2 losses already, desperately needed this win in order to stay in the league. And now our last place team is no longer in last place. Congrats! With this win and 3 goals made, they moved up to 4th place, pushing Top Girl down from 4th to 5th. Top Girl will need to at least win their last 2 matches and make enough goals if they want to make it to 3rd place for the next tournament. But speaking of the soccer show, it seems like even though Moonbyul gets injured, her mental health has improved a lot. In a recent interview, she revealed that her team captain, Cherina, is the best sunbae in her life. Quote, "She called me a lot and constantly checked my condition. She gave me the mentality to continue playing soccer. She's not the only person that cares. Each member supported her on Instagram during her comeback. They even did the dance challenge together with the coach. And there's also this video of them in the locker room."
감독님 뭐?
Oh, how sweet. Back to you, NynahNina.
Thanks, I'm the bear. Top Daddy is best daddy. You know who else is on top? Sequence! Moonbyl's baby has actually surpassed 70,600 copies sold on Hanteo, making this her highest first week sales ever. Relating to Lunatic, Hook's odd. No, I'm not saying that Hook is odd. They have a member named Odd. She was doing that challenge, Lunatic Challenge, out in public with her friend, and they're actually passerbys that stopped by and wanted to join them for the dance challenge. This granny is super cute. Actually, like, just this whole interaction is so wholesome. Moonbyl's music is literally bringing people together. And finally, according to this screenshot, Moonbyul has something that she's preparing for this summer. Everything will be a surprise, so there's no spoiler. More about this later. Stay tuned. And now it's time for the weather forecast. Live with us today is Dam Dam. Thanks, Nina. I'm your weatherman, Dam Dam. Today seems to be extra sunny and windy despite the cold temperature over at The Live because Wheein has won her first win on M Countdown with Make Me Happy. Here's her acceptance speech translated by Stellaris.
무엇보다 저희 무무들 너무 감사합니다. 네, 더 앞으로 더 발전하는 아티스트가 되도록 하겠습니다. 너무 감사합니다.
The next couple of days, this windy weather will be very busy. The show Alive has now been broadcasted, and you can see Wheein dancing in high heels on grass. If that doesn't impress you, I don't know what will. Skirt. She's breezing through not only in Korea, but worldwide. Wheein's been interviewed by CNN Philippines' B. Amador about her album. This interview focuses mainly on how Wheein is very different from a stereotypical K-pop idol during the Zoom interview and with her album. The article is written in English, so you can read it for yourself if you want. This has been Dam Dam, signing off. Reading. Swag. Thanks for the weather, Dam Dam. Breaking news. This just in. Indonesian K-pop host Tiffani Afifa that had scheduled an interview with Wheein has been in some heat due to an old wound in 2018. Ever since she announced a teaser to interviewing Wheein for her latest album Whee, fans have been bringing back this old tweet, publicly criticizing Hwasa's provocative dancing in front of male idols in Indonesian on Twitter, and forced to apologize, albeit insincerely, years ago. She was flooded with tweets and quote retweets of her insincere apology, causing her to talk to The Live and choosing not uploading the interview. She claims it was her decision not to, which is probably smart. She also DM'd Hwasa's Instagram to personally apologize. Apologizing to a Korean pop idol in English without translating it. Someone needs to go talk to her PR manager. There's nothing in this. I had no tea to sip. Either she fully doesn't understand what she did wrong, or she just really sucks at apologizing. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and of being like a manipulative, evil person. You know, maybe she was just raised more conservatively, so like this way of thinking is just programmed in her, and you know, you can't always instantly fix that with some cancel culture. So let me break it down to you. If this translation is 100% correct, I don't speak Indonesian. I do know English, sort of. Now let's take a look at the first tweet. Why should male idols feel awkward seeing a woman perform provocatively? If they are uncomfortable, they can just close their eyes. Because you think women performing sexy dance moves is not appropriate, is wrong, or is immoral. But maybe you're thinking, Nina, it's just a joke. Okay, then where's the punchline? What is the punchline? Other than Hwasa being the butt of the joke. Pun intended. You get it? Because it's about her twerking. Ha ha ha. Then the second tweet explains why she said this. Eastern culture is not used to being that revealing on stage and then twerking. Okay, fair enough. Cultural differences in her culture versus Korea might be different if you ignore that Eastern part. I don't know why she would compare the East and West when she, Hwasa, and the male idols are all in the Eastern part, but it's the ew, that's a no part that's offensive. And again, this is if the translation is 100% correct. She's criticizing her performance based off of what she's wearing, how she's moving in front of a male gaze, because Hwasa is a woman and needs to act like one. This Boys and Girls is misogyny. But rather than addressing the elephant in the room, she just vaguely tells Hwasa in a foreign language that she doesn't really speak the situation and that she's sorry for it. Hey, you don't know me, but I know it's been 4 years and I'm really sorry about saying those things to you. You know that offensive tweet that I wrote about you years ago that you've never seen? Nah. Listen, don't worry. I deleted those tweets back then, erasing my mistakes, and I've been repenting on that since 2018. I don't speak. I hope you stay healthy and happy. Have a good day. Okay, bye. It's like a child saying sorry without knowing what they did wrong. And they just don't want the adults to be angry, so they just say sorry over and over again. Now, just to put myself in her shoes, maybe she just wasn't very thoughtful in this situation. I don't think she's evil, but based off of her actions, it seems more like her first thoughts behind this situation is more of, how do I get out of this situation? How do I stop making people angry? Instead of, why are fans so angry? What did I do wrong? How can I fix it? Either way, I do think it's the right call to talk to the live and pull out that interview if they both agreed to do it willingly. And thanks for the juicy story, Tiff.
Hello, croissant.
Now, our next story isn't as dramatic. Wheein and Moonbyul have both been releasing simple music videos for their beachside. And fun fact about Pastel, this car in the music video is actually the director's, and they painted it like that. And it's still like that. He's happy enough to drive it around town as it is, subtly reminding the citizens of Korea to watch Pastel and make me happy. Or he actually can't scrub the paint off and it's permanently damaged. I mean, an artistic masterpiece. How lucky he is. Now we hear from Wheein about our next topic.
Queendom.
That's right, Wheein. Mnet is making another Queendom series, but this time our female MC host is Girls' Generation's Taeyeon. I think if Moonbyul can, she's going to jump on this ship, even if she has to swim to it. If anything, Mamamoo will probably be there as mentors, or just to have a scene talking about what they did on Queendom, since they did win the first season. There's no date on it yet, other than it will be out this year. And coming soon day. That's a Korean pun. It's funny. But either way, it should be out when all of these girl groups are having their comeback around the same time. Now, Solar did say that Solar and Wheein aren't as competitive as Moonbyul and Hwasa, but because half of the team doesn't like competition, they probably won't be joining Queendom as like participants. But Moonbyul, she is quite competitive. And if she's releasing something this summer with all the other girl groups, I don't know, could this be the summer spoiler that she's been hinting at? Now, if Mamamoo won't perform in Queendom, they will perform in Germany this year. That's right. Oh my god, Mamamoo will be attending K-Pop Flex in Frankfurt, Germany on May 14th as Europe's first K-pop mega festival with all the other K-pop groups, G-Idol, Monsta X, NCT Dream, ENHYPEN, and 2 more groups yet to be announced, but coming soon day.
그리고 저희 coming soon day 하나 주세요.
Maybe it's only funny if he does it. It'll be a 5-hour festival with 7 groups performing probably for 30 minutes with in between breaks and the MC hosting and such. So if we're lucky, Mamamoo will perform 6 songs because they do need to catch their breath in between songs, introduce the songs, etc, etc. I actually bought my tickets already with a friend. So if you're going, I'll be there too. Let me know. Maybe we can grab lunch or dinner before the event happens. And that's all the news that we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in to the 9 o'clock news that never starts at 9. Good night and good news. So what are you having for dinner? Oh, sundae? Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that sounds really good actually. Yeah, let's go.